right, when
ball of cotton.
last we left off, Azek had just got done taking his quintessence and his heck metal and creating his Heka. For those that forgot, Heka is the forged magic, and it was one of the quests you guys were working on. It's a way of subsidizing your own mythic ability. Once you absorb that metallic object that was forged, Azek, you felt your mythic abilities reignite in a way they hadn't before. From now forward, if you rest a day, you will be returning to getting your mythic power points restored every day like it was before. Anybody else that hasn't forged is still working off of Gwendolyn's attachment, and their mythic power is not recharging, and your points are slowly wearing down. So, okay. I think as we left off, I think it was Darmus's turn. Darmus, what would you like to do?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you're up.
I just. Oh, let me pull it bigger. All right. I don't know, but did we all witness that, or is it just a?
I know.
Okay. There it is. I'm not sure what to do. What the hell is everybody else doing? What were we supposed to be doing? Looking for a way out, or?
I'm currently foraging through rubbish in this room, so that's what I'm doing at the moment.
With the God bone stuff.
Well, yeah, and Jolie also has this glowing nimbus radiance around him as well.
Right from the God bone itself.
Yep. You guys have seen it before. Same thing Sorrel had when he was carrying it.
Okay. That room
there. It's not actually the God bone. I've just got a big medallion in an open shirt, like a 70s.
Chest hair going out everywhere like it's some type of massive bush.
That wouldn't be that wouldn't be radiance coming from within. That'd be reflections coming off a disco ball. There's a difference.
Yeah.
See. You're generating the light, not reflecting the light.
But I am the light. Yeah. As he starts dancing.
The improvised monk bard.
In that room. Obviously there's something in that room that has to do with mushrooms.
So what do you do, Darmus? Anything?
Yeah, because I'm still curious. Another room. Yeah. I'm poking my head back in the other room.
Okay, move your character there, then I'll unpause it.
I want to see if I can. I got to unpause it. Which room was that?
You know what happened to the cat when he was curious? Just saying.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I know. Can't see the. Is it right there?
What's that?
Well, there. Yep, finally moved. Is that the room?
Yeah, the room where the fight took place at, and the armaments are still laying on the shattered floor.
I see Empress and Gojin in there.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, what are they doing?
Well, Empress is blind, so she doesn't go anywhere unless somebody takes her hand, because she cannot see at all. Right. She's permanently blind. Because you guys asked Athena if she could remove that blindness, and she said no.
Oh, I thought Empress had a helm that allowed her to use blind sight.
Yeah,
but that'd be like trying to use tremor sense to walk around. You can't see walls.
Yeah.
Stairs, doorways.
Right.
You just get a 360 image with no materialistic stuff in between.
Yeah.
It's not easy to fight with. It's easy because there can be right next to you, but. I'll come back on. Yeah, we got to get her. I'm going to find out what's going on, but also wonders there. Where is my skill? Pull it up. Wait, get a gas. What's this? That's just perception. I want to see if I can read what's on the blade.
No.
Read the blade.
Nope.
You can't see anything on the blade. Okay.
Too much
We gotta get
energy,
those squad
crackling
there.
fire, stuff like that over there.
Let's go. Let's get them out of off that floor.
Okay.
So Gojin's got to go ahead and look. So
Okay.
I could take him back up to the room.
All right. It's your turn, Gojin. You're next in line.
Is there a spot to where these bracers or whatever go into
Not here.
around here? I'm looking for a spot to where they go, and I'm not going into the area where the floor is fucked up.
Okay. You heard Kitty and Sorrel talking about some electrical energy and sounds like some type of console. And normally the consoles are where you guys have been putting either bracers, helms, or the hands with the orbs in it. So
Okay, I'll go look there.
they would be up north of you. So they're standing up here and haven't entered the area beyond that. Feel free to move your character wherever you'd like to go, but give us some time because the system's running slow. Alrighty. Okay.
About a 30-second delay.
Yeah. If you move over to here, which is within your move, you can be standing beside there, and now you see the area that they're looking at. What you see, a Gojin is a recessed area. Obviously, it's got some type of magical burn into the subflooring. You see two balls of glowing electricity. These are, one is a yellow, the other is a blue. And then you also see what looks like an arc between two consoles. That arc expands anywhere from 1 inch wide to 10 feet wide. And the channel of energy going through there, you would have to rate like somebody's modified lightning bolt, because you've not seen energy rip that big between two devices before. So it's even bigger than, say, a blue dragon's breath when it gets to about 10 feet wide. So you can see the consoles seem to have indentations in them, like maybe a hand might go into one, but it's really hard to tell at a distance. So otherwise, you can see behind it, I'll ping where it's at. You see what looks like the skull of a possible being that's been arrested in expansion. So in other words, you see bone and stone are meshed together evenly, but around it is andamite, steel, and some other type of metal that's actually keeping it from expanding any further. And it looks like the energy from it not being able to be expanded is rippling across the room and its surface as well, thus the glow. In one side, you see what looks like a flame. The other side, you see what looks like acid mist. You can make a knowledge religion on the flame if you want to.
I don't have it.
Okay, that's good enough then. Some type of fire, but you've not seen that type of fire before. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Sorrel.
Okay, so I'm gonna look around. So does Dolly have a different aura now, or?
Yes, it's a little bit, it's like a light blue in coloration. It's amplifying his normal halo. Seems to be denser, more energetic.
Well, I'm gonna come ask him about it. What, you're different. What happened?
You'll see a piece of cardboard fly over your head and another piece of metal fly to the side as I'm searching more and more. It was this god bone. It seemed to do weird things to me when I picked it up, and it was like, oh, as another like barrel goes over your head, and something else goes flying to the corner. Don't ask me. I don't really understand it. I'm wondering whether I can find another one here, and then we've got double. We've got options then.
Oh, this is a forge, yeah?
Yes, it is. Well, a mythic forge, I think. Don't quote me. You probably need to talk to someone with a brain. And I'll give them a thumbs up while I'm still, as I said,
Yeah,
chucking
good.
random pieces of paper and tires and radios and stuff over his head.
What's that?
Well, I'll keep ducking them then.
Yeah.
If you
Somewhere
looked at it, you could
a
be able to
live
do a
dog
knowledge
goes
arcane
flying
to
over
see.
your head as well.
Yeah, if you walked over and looked at it, you could tell. You'd have to do a roll.
Um, that was a double move just to get here, so
Okay.
I don't think I would have went running over, so
Okay.
I'll probably have to do that
As
next
it can
turn.
hear you talking as well, is there anything you wanted to chime in on? Because talking's free.
No.
Okay, as you get close, Sorrel, you notice
Hmm.
you could still feel Jolie inside, but you can no longer feel the connection when you get close to Azek. So you do not feel the mythic connection anymore.
Interesting.
I just gotta warn you, this thing here, while it could make you stronger, it might possibly destroy you completely.
Make me
It's
stronger.
what
How?
it's what we will be searching for. It's the forge for your Heka.
Oh,
Your own mythic source, but don't
at,
don't
at,
fail it.
at great risk, I assume.
Well, you
Yep.
guys did realize, well, you now kind of realize because it's clicking in your mind, you're inside the body of a demigod and even a dead god. You were told you could find different shrines where you could unlock these forges, and this appears to be it.
Two birds, one stone. Wow.
Yeah. I guess I will. I will let that process.
Okay, I will move on to Kitty. Kitty. Mm, it shouldn't be for you. Let me move your character and see if that changes it for you. There you go. I'll pause and unpause it again, see if that removes it from yours. Okay. Yeah, it's the delay. They are standing by something over here. Yeah, you've seen one before. You don't even need to make a roll. This is pretty close to what looks like a miniature version of the Flame Lady's Forge that Icawad was rebuilding. Remember the Lady of Flame that you guys found in the Narva, that mythic forge that was busted up, and Icawad decided to stay because it was so close to Janderhof, stay in Janderhof and repair that mythic forge. This looks like a smaller version of it, but above this mythic forge is another one of these skulls. The skull is partial bone, partial stone, and it's wrapped in what looks like andamite, non-quill andamite. You've seen that before over from Sandpoint area. So that's causing the magic to not be able to expand inside the skull. It may have been a skull of a god that's wanting to become stone and expand, but this kind of like case around it's holding it in place. The friction between the two is causing the eldritch energy to pool at the bottom of it like some type of a smelting forge or its actual kiln area where there's a superheated type of magic.
So I'm just going to relay that information to everybody else. Let them know, this is absolutely what we think it is. Let's see if I roll better in this game.
Yeah, the energy that's flowing off of it continuously creates a image you've seen before. It's actually a holy symbol or mark of a god. It's said that in certain areas where the gods have turned around and destroyed areas, there's a light energy that moves like a symbol of their mark. That energy is being shown inside this. That's Nike. Nike was a god created in the Greek pantheon that was responsible for the death of several other gods. Nike was a type of vengeance Zeus created to punish some of the other demi-deity gods. One of the few beings he created for the sole purpose of eradicating other gods. So it appears Enhab destroyed that god, which gave him the power to destroy other gods. It was the first one he destroyed. But Nike was a child. So that is a god. Well, god or goddess. Nike was androgynous.
Okay.
Yes, most people know that Nike named after. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're coming through Colleen's mic pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys could hear it. See, that's why I left my mic open, is because I'm like, I can't hear you.
I was getting too much reverb.
Yeah.
It's okay. So I'm just regurgitate what you just said.
Skull of Nike, god that can slay gods.
That Nike spelled like the shoe?
Yes.
Kind of.
Okay. Kind of.
So this is how we defeat the tyrant.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of all that. If you want to look at a bigger picture, yeah. It's part of the plan.
Okay. It's fun stuff.
We
Whatever you guys want to do with this information,
We came here to get God, though, and found something else we're looking for, too.
Yeah, this falls right into that divine forge that you guys might have to, or that you would use to take your quintessence and your hecametal and forge it into your own divine energy, which at least would power your own mythic. Because you've always been attached to Gwendolyn. Because it was through the leeching of her by Alexandra that you were given mythic power during her 700-year entrapment and engagement by Sithvathung. Yep. Yeah, she was a druid, Galstag / priestess of Sithvathung.
Did that debilitating blast at like 120 hits. You're just 120 hits.
Yeah.
That's just
nice little. That was just a Galstag blast, by the way, with corruption.
I know.
Galstag's got a nasty damn weapon. They really do.
Jabberwocky. That was the combo.
Yeah. Jabberwocky.
Yeah. that was actually fun, not fighting it, but
running from it.
That was kind of fun. Yeah, using the land to get it leveraged and
get it stuck.
Up,
yeah. Taunting it while you ran. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, anything else you want to do, Kitty? Okay. Oh no, you're fine. Jolie, your turn.
You're on mute.
You were searching through things in this area, I believe. Were you looking for something specific, Jolie? Jolie, Jolie, Jolie.
Jolie, please don't. Now, is that the Dolly Parton version?
Yeah, well, that's the Wandering
Okay.
Minstrel version. Please don't take my god bone if you can. It is broken, glowing blue. It's now in your hand, that's true. Please don't run away with my god bone, Jolie. There you go. You're all weak.
You just replaced it with Sorrel. Sorrel.
Or maybe Jolie got disconnected for a second, or is double muted.
You can't hear me.
Oh, there we go. We can hear you
Couldn't you
now.
hear me?
Yeah, we
All
can
right.
hear you now.
Yeah. Sorry, I was laughing at that actually.
Like our rendition? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think we should stuff this lot. We should go on tour around Absalon or something, you know.
There you go.
At least at the print.
Dogs bullocks. That's
Yeah.
right. That's fucking awesome.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. Real
No,
nah.
I'm still looking around. I'm looking for anything that will be of value, but especially Godbone.
No god bone in
So
your search. What you do find is remnants of other weaponry and things. It looks like some items were actually broke down in this forge. You're finding pieces of swords and shields, spears. They range from everything from like the Koshpek that's out there, which was the sword of Horus, all the way through things that look like Roman-looking spears. There's a big distinction between a Roman spear and an Egyptian spear. You do notice there are some orc-like things here as well. So it appears as though maybe some of the orc pantheon got decimated by these guys too. So, but either way, the energies are gone from these items. Monetary value in this room, you find, at least you could put on your character if you want to. Broken weaponry in excess of about 50,000 gold pieces worth of metals. It will weigh about 100 pounds, but there you go.
I don't think we have any ability to carry that much.
Yeah. But if you'd like to take if you'd like to say, if you want each piece, I would say would be worth about 10,000 gold pieces. So if you'd like broken armaments worth 10,000 gold pieces, I can create an item for that. And it would weigh about a pound or two. Stuff it in a pocket.
I'll say to the people, I'll start pulling out the stuff that is valuable and just putting it on the floor. This stuff seems valuable, guys, but I'm still not finding any Godbone. I was hoping to find some more. For some reason, it's making me a little strong, I feel a little quicker on my feet. So it is definitely having an effect on me.
We only need the one piece of Godbone, right?
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Technically, we needed one charge.
Let's get
we don't know how much the Godbone holds, so.
But as soon as this is,
no, it's
we can't. We'd have to talk to someone who knows better. But I'm getting a feeling that you have to pull everything out of this piece of Godbone just to get one. I don't know.
Right.
Having a second one would be quite useful because I've got some really good ideas for items for the group. And I think getting more would be just generally a good idea.
Your greed's going to get us all killed. We've already had 2 of us die once.
My greed is to make sure, hopefully, we have more ability to keep people alive later on.
Don't worry about right now.
but I'm not finding any at the moment. But yeah, there's this stuff here. It is valuable to a point, but I'm not finding anything really useful to us at the moment.
Except maybe the Forge.
The Forge is another option that I have ideas for, but I think we should probably follow Asek's lead first.
That's funny.
Let's face it.
You guys got lectured on greed by a dwarf. Let that sink in a moment.
Yeah. I'm still getting shivers over that.
I was wondering why I felt this general need to dissect someone.
Yeah, I was
Yes, that works.
I was picturing Thorin Oakshield standing in front of the horde in Erebor going, "Don't be greedy, lads." Awesome stuff.
It felt like someone just walked over my grave.
Okay, so you're gonna continue searching?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hoping to try and find another piece of Godbone.
Okay.
2 Godbones could be quite useful to us all.
Okay, to search the total room, it's going to take 1 die 4 minutes. And I will roll that. So it's going to take.
Oh, I thought we already rolled it.
You do, but it takes time to get the entire thing through. It's kind of like a gather information. If you've ever read into gather information, to get the information, you do make a roll, but it takes 1 to 4 hours. So for the full search of this area with all the debris that's around it, it can take upwards of 1 to 4 minutes. It would take 3 minutes to go through this room piece by piece to see if there's anything else in here. Because understand that fraction of a god bone you have is barely the size of half your thumb. So it's not very big at all. So it could be, if there is more of that and you're looking for that piece, that it could be smaller or bigger. The one that you originally had, that Sorrel was holding on to, was the size of a thumbnail. It was not very big at all. So size does not equal power. Okay, so you continue searching.
Yeah.
Azik.
Yeah, I'm just searching. So I mean, I'm assuming the other guys are going to look in that other room and determine how to use it. I'm no good at stuff like that, so I might as well do what I'm good at, which search the place and maybe find a secret door or something. You never know.
Sounds good.
Our monk rogue.
Yep.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna try out my abilities right now. So Azek, you see him focused on something. Like his golden eyes are looking right in front of him into his arms that are stretched out, and something begins building itself from the dust. It's like a crystal that's growing, and after a few seconds, it's actually a crystal staff, and his psi crystal, his familiar, detaches from Sorrel's backpack and just flies on top of that staff and docks in. And after a moment, it's undistinguishable where it docked in. Like there's no line, no cut. It's a part of his staff right now. And after he's done doing that, he nods and says, "Oh, interesting. This will come in handy."
Out of the corner of my mouth while I'm searching, you'll hear, "Heretic! Heretic! Get the burning oil! Get the torches!"
Bring the heavy flamer, brother.
Oh yes, the heavy flamer, definitely.
Do you guys need help?
I don't know. Could you describe what just happened?
I used some of my power to summon this object. It's a thing I've heard of a long time ago. It will help me in combat, and it will keep my familiar safe. It's a staff that can turn into a sword. but I can undo it if it's making you uncomfortable.
No, it's
Sorry,
just
I was
fascinating.
muted there. Everybody that's around him when he does this, when the staff appears, anybody that has an eldritch symbol feels a pull of your mythic power, but it doesn't drain you in any way, shape, or form. As you watch it coalesce into a ball of energy as it ripples around his arms and hands, as it looks like he basically just massages this out of the ether and it appears. Ah, and this is the first time doing this, so I need to let you know this too.
Yeah, I'll be writing down what I did in the
Okay.
inventory.
You notice that he began this process of creating it a few seconds ago, so it does take time for this to come into existence.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, it's a 1 die 4 round for crafting.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
cool. No,
it's got.
it's all right. It was only 2, so I could say you were starting it last round because you really didn't do anything. So,
Yeah.
right. That's your turn, Darmus.
Pretty cool. Back up around. I think it's up this way. Yeah. I'm just leading Empress back up and around over towards the forge.
Okay.
Probably wasn't paying attention to what's going on. I can put the forge at. Forge is over
Here.
here. Right there. Okay. There we go.
Empress is next to you again, kitty. Oh, I know that furry hand. She's
Go.
like,
there you go.
I like how you pushed your arm out like anybody else can see it.
hey, I'm a method actor here. Everybody that plays with me in person knows that.
Let's see here.
Good job you're not a methadone actor.
I know.
Nope.
Or methamphetamine actor. Because then I'd be twitching all the time
There
and the
you go.
campaign would go by really, really fast.
Yeah.
There we go.
You went into the dungeon, now
Very
you've
good.
exited and collected treasure. The king's happy with you.
All right. So what are we doing over here?
It appears they're looking at this mythic forge you're now looking at. What you see is the same thing, a skull floating above what looks like a crucible of burning energy. You can see what looks like religious symbols flowing into what almost appears to be a type of natural occurring fire, not like living fire that you would see in a fire elemental, but something close to it. You see it clashes down over the obviously white and silver stone, which you have seen before. Um, and then also what looks like andamite and several other things. The white and silvered stone was known as holy stone, and there was a plague on your world about 100 years ago that most paladins knew about because it could affect them.
Yes. Didn't I get affected?
No, Darmus didn't. You heard about it. You were learning to be a
That's the plague
paladin.
fire. I got the plague fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Holy stone plague. That was 100 years ago. In
That's kind
Miri's
of cool.
time.
What are we gonna do here? Is this a forge we can use?
It looks like it.
I'm done.
It appears to be, yes.
So how do we do this? Do we all do it at once? All together? We're doing it individually?
That's a good question. I don't know. Can we do it all together or all at once?
Yeah, anybody can
Probably need to
forge at
look
a
into
time
it.
if you guys want. Live or die by the
Well, I
rolls.
know.
You guys all want to forge
Well, I
at the
know it's
same
before.
time? Is
The
this
more the
another
people.
barn incident? I mean, last time you guys were in a barn together, all doing something at the same time, it didn't turn out too well. I think
Yeah, but we
90% of
also.
you died and one ended up in prison 5 years later. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but last time we did this stuff, the more people that helped each other, it increased the chances the person would succeed.
True. You don't know if that'll work with this though. But as you
I
get
don't see
close to
why
the
it wouldn't
forge,
hurt to
anybody that
try.
does have a quintessence feels it pulsating rhythmically.
Hey, you know what? We're an adventuring party. We do things together.
I agree. There's
And with the
no I
cat on
in
this one,
team. There's just die in team.
there's an it and kitty.
No. Okay. So what are you doing? Anything else, Darmus?
No, I was just talking like that. Hey, I think we should try it all together. What's it gonna hurt?
Okay. Gojin, you moved up there, looking into the
Famous
area.
last words. What's it gonna hurt?
Yeah.
I didn't say hold my beer.
Do a perception on what I just pinged. Gojin.
All right, hang on.
You notice that this device right here does have what looks like one of the hands. You're very sure it's the cobalt blue one. And there's also a area for a bracer. This is the first time you've seen two required at the same time. And it seems like it's arcing between the ball and something else on the other console. And you can see on the other console, there are remnants of a hand and a bracer, but it appears as they were destroyed in the middle of activation by something.
Do
Only
we have the
parts left are
color?
the parts in the console. There's nothing on the ground. It's like perfectly sterilized flooring.
Do we have one of each of the ones we need there?
I believe so. Somebody's packing all of them. You had a blue, a green, a
Darmus did.
red. Yeah, Darmus has them. Bracers, you have a
Thanks.
couple.
Robert, I gotta ask you something. I'm sorry for interrupting. Uh, did my water divine quintessence,
It's gone.
did I use it up?
Yep, it's all gone.
And my Heka silver, Karach Heka
Yeah,
silver.
I'll remove those from your inventory.
Okay, and you mentioned there's a crafted Heka container.
Yeah, you'll see. You should see in your character forged Heka, and I don't know
I
why
have that, yeah.
your crafted one's not there. Let me add it again to your backpack.
Thank you. And
Oh, it's because I
yeah,
locked them.
that's all I wanted to ask.
Oh, there you ended up with two of them. You only need one. You'll see it
Oh,
in your backpack now.
yeah,
There
yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Thank
Okay.
you.
But you're pretty sure something destroyed the other console or what was activating the console mid-activation, which is no idea how long ago it was that happened. Could have been when some of the other damage was done here, like in the middle of combat, because you do know this thing died fighting other gods, so maybe something they did caused the two that were activating the console to be destroyed, which means there's something else that does damage in that area. Your perception has showed to you that there is a light acid burn around the outside of the ring and a flame burn of that symbol, and it kind of correlates to the energies you're seeing come from the skull. You think if it's misactivated, the skull destroys everything inside the ring, period, except the consoles themselves, because the consoles are made out of the same stone. And what you're thinking is, this one down here is cobalt. You're betting that one up there is probably the yellow one or emerald, sorry, which means whenever they get activated, these balls are going, the energy spheres are going to realign to them as they should be, which means if they realign, whoever's standing there is going to get, not have a good day, let's put it that way. So that looks like a lot of energy that's contained right there. Okay? No balls
Okay.
to the face.
That's not funny.
Anything else you wanted to do, Brian?
No, that's it.
All right, Sorrel.
Um, I think I'm going to do this, but if anybody else wants to do it, I think I should go last so I can give you a moment of prescience. It seems we lose our connection when we do it.
When I get round to my turn, I'm happy to stop searching and do it. But if someone else wants to do it before me, that I think that's perfectly reasonable. So
Okay.
yeah, if someone else wants to do it, maybe Kitty wants to do it before I do. I
You're
don't know.
next up, Kitty. Do you want to forge your Heka?
This is all about a fact-finding mission in this place, just as much as anything. So
Yeah. So I'll
Sure.
put
I'll be the
moment of
guinea pig.
prescience into the mark.
Okay, you move down to the forge. There's a pre-essence in the mark. Are you taking it out? It gives you plus 20 to a saving throw or skill check.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You bring out the Heka metal, which is that flowing silver liquid. The
Okay.
quintessence pops into your hand at the same time. As you're standing in front of the forge, you see energy leap from it because you're standing here wanting them to merge together and be forged. As you do, fortification save. This is the do or die. This is the save or suck part of Pathfinder 1E.
Yep.
Fort save. It's not a lot of people's go-to save. You forge them together. You absorb that energy because the plus 20 is not factored in there, so that is enough for you to make the save. Otherwise, it would have been bye-bye kitty. What happens at this point is you feel you are disconnected. You no longer feel the connection between anybody else that's mythic. You do feel an energy arise within yourself. The energy that arises in yourself, I'm going to tell this to everybody so those that are successful understand. I'm going to put now an item in your backpack, and it is called Heka, Forge Heka. What it is it actually allows you to forge up to 5,000 gold pieces in a month of a magic item or magical items. You can reabsorb these back into yourself at any time during the month to reforge them into something else. But if you give it as a gift to somebody else, like say you gave it to Empress and then somehow Empress got taken away, you would have to go and get that device to get the energy back. But at the end of a month, you will refill, kind of like with your mythic that does daily, you'll refill anyhow. So those extra pieces of you that are out there kind of become null and void. They don't affect what you're capable of doing. Okay? Now, these items are tied to your soul. So, in other words, let's say I wish you away and you're destroyed. That would destroy everything on you as well. If you've crafted these items and somebody does a true res and brings you back, you'll automatically have the items you've forged out of your Keka, period. Because these are soul bound. So, when you've ever fought other outer worldly beings like angels or demons and they had their whips or they had their swords or their bows, that naturally was with them. You'd see every angel has this type of hammer or every angel has this type of sword. They forge it from their spark and you're slowly getting up that ability. So Kitty understands what she's done now is infused her soul with more power, and that has now given her the ability to manifest items that she might need. Okay. So at this point, you can now go up to Mythic Tier 6, so you can level up your character 1 tier. And your mythic energies recirculate every day like everybody, like any other mythic person would, except for those that are tied to Gwendolyn. Okay. So you get to level up mythic. Ooh, go get the mythic book. Woo. Okay. Kitty did her thing. You guys see her glow, and then Sorrel, you feel her drop out of the connection. And you guys turn around and you guys can see a light sheen glow over her body as it slowly absorbs in. It actually looks like a gold metal that's in her hand, and then it absorbs into her skin, and you notice that it gives a light gold sheen to her eyes, and then it vanishes. The gold is there in your eyes whenever you forge. So if anybody walks up on you and you're forging and I say they act stunned, It's because your eyes are golden, much like a solar's eyes are golden when you see them.
Wait, to everybody else?
To everybody else looking at you when you're forging, your eyes turn gold.
Golden.
Yep.
Is it only for me or for everybody else?
Anybody that forges. Anybody that uses
Oh,
the Heka forging, yeah, it's a symbol, it's a sign of what you're doing.
nice.
Okay. Jolie, Kitty's walking away.
Could I have a moment of pre-essence? Because I have an idea of how to help everyone else if they want to do it.
Have to wait for Sorrel to come around to his turn again and put it in there. You gonna hold your
Okay,
action
well,
until he can?
yeah, I'll hold my action until then, so I'll go and walk over to the, what's the name?
The furnace?
Get myself prepared for the experience.
Okay. Isaac, what are you doing?
Oh, cheering Kitty on. You know, go girl. That looks awesome for you. By the way, I got deleted.
You what?
I think I got deleted.
Your character's still here. What the? How did that
One
happen? You're
hell
in
of a
combat.
powerful Kecker.
Yeah, I don't know how you got that happened. All right.
Just
I
deleted him!
actually didn't succeed. I disintegrated.
Boom, he's
Damn.
gone.
It's making me think not doing it now.
Sorry.
Right back out there.
I mean, it's not important to have a presence in there
No,
right now,
I
so
got you back in there.
thank you. I really don't know what I clicked. Like, I was adding stuff to the inventory. I'm gonna get close to Kitty and like tap her shoulder and say congrats. How does it feel?
She's unmuting herself.
I feel strong like Hulk.
You always were.
Hulk smash.
It doesn't hurt. Well, maybe a little. Have you ever seen the episode of Futurama with Bender and Fry trying to find the golden bottle cap in the slurm? And he shoots him with the laser ray, and he's like, "Oh!" And he's like, "Ah, my sperm!" And then he did it again, and they're like, "Oh, I guess it was nothing." That's kind of what it feels like.
Okay.
Very
Good to
descriptive.
know.
The effect you're seeing go off around your character, Isaac, is actually anybody that uses their Keka to forge. It is visible, and it does give people a perception check. Well, that was awesome. Literally, I'm watching on my surveillance cameras, guys, and I watched a bird come down. A piece of plastic had blown in my yard. Bird came down, picked it up, and flew away. I'm like, fuck yeah. They're trained to clean my yard. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be back at the end of the day wanting, like payments.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It'll be like the penguins from Madagascar or something, right? Yo, you better be paying me up here, son. Don't be making me come in here.
I'm
that
not doing
bird's-
this for free, matey boy.
No, that
He'll
that
have
bird-
6 pigeons that are poised above my car. Don't make this get dirty.
Payment or the card gets it.
As long as they ain't got a monkey. Fling the poo now. Fling poo now.
Actually, the birds in our neighborhood are really vicious because of the squirrels.
Yeah, we've got recordings of our ninja squirrel fighting the ravens in the neighborhood, and I mean they do like acrobatics on the roof where there's backflips, and the squirrel is literally jumping up to kick the bird in its face. It is, and I've got tan squirrels that fight with black squirrels, and then they both hate the ravens. It's like crazy, and every one of them's afraid of the owl that's perched in my tree in the backyard. He's got a nest. So, all right, I digress. Sorry. Okay, Isaac, are you doing anything now after you're done forging? After patting Kitty on the back?
No, I don't
Okay.
have any idea what I could do. Like, I'll get out of the room and
Okay.
inspect everything, look for a way out, ask if anybody needs help,
Okay.
go climb on top of that lava floor, you know, stuff like that.
Oh.
Usual me.
Have you still got points to forge? Have you still got gold pieces to forge items for?
Yeah, what you
Because
need.
you could forge a +5 cloak of resistance.
Yeah,
That gives you +5 to your fortitude saves.
Yeah.
I already have it.
Yeah, I'm wearing one too.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
people
okay,
already
cool.
have +5s. That's one of the things they got
I haven't got one
built.
yet.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm gonna get.
He's like, yeah, I'm going my save and get me a +5 cloak. Hell yeah.
That's
Daddy
one of the
needs a
first
new
things we
cloak.
bought.
There you
Okay,
go. That
Darmus.
it's always worth asking. You know.
Oh hell. He's got. Oh, it's a cancel. It's a fort save.
No, wish it did. Oh, wait, it might have. Let me double check.
Ow. Remember that headboard there.
It's
Hey,
under,
did you guys know that there's a mythic character
yeah,
sheet?
it's part of your
Yep.
I'm a
features.
retard. I don't know these things.
It's in your feats or features. But it's just if you look down in here, you'll see that there's mythic tiers, and then there's other things like that. You drag them underneath class features. It's a simplified character sheet. That's all it is. There's not any
Sorry,
class.
I'm a noob.
It's okay.
Huh?
You've been doing more virtual than pen and paper. They used to be
Yeah.
a staple in people's character sheets. You'd have your full Pathfinder PDF, which was like 8 pages, and then the 2 for Mythic for 10 total. And that was kind of the character packet. So.
And where is our mythic? Sorry.
Oh, she was talking about Mythic is just features you put underneath your features area, but she was commenting that there's actually a Mythic character sheet in the back of the Mythic handbook because I have the books, the physical copies.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
oh,
actually a Mythic character
cool.
sheet, and all it is it's not a full character sheet. It's just your tiers and any of the feats and or abilities that you take. So it's a simplified way for you to track it physically for the pen and paper version.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, thanks for the explanation. I
Okay.
was afraid I missed something in game.
Nope. Darmus. Doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Gonna
move
do it.
down there.
Do it. Do it. Peer pressure.
You bring out your Heka metal and your quintessence. So make sure we have
Overstock, huh?
those.
Okay.
Do you want
Yep.
I
to
don't have.
He doesn't have
wait
the
for
connection.
pre-essence?
He
I was
doesn't
gonna
have the
say I don't
connection
Oh,
have a
anymore.
mark.
that's
Neither do
right.
they.
Maybe that's my. That's why I asked about a party. You know, say, hey, you guys want to do this together? Nope, we're doing it individually. Cool, got it.
You're gonna have to push me out the way because I've been doing like star jumps and sit-ups and leg stretches because I'm about to do something that's going to be pretty hectic. So I'll slightly move
Yeah,
out of the way and continue my
we'll
exercises.
just roll it with my natural love.
Oh, hold on a second, Tim. I'm not seeing your
Now
quintessence in your
that
backpack. Did you not get it from forging?
No, I got it because
I see the Heka
for
silver.
something.
You did get it, but I don't see in your inventory the quintessence. There should be a quintessence in your.
Maybe I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, it might not be if you don't got the quintessence.
That's where he
Pretty
died.
sure
I
we
don't.
all got it.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
you
think
get.
he did get it because that's where he
Right,
died.
you can't forge, dude.
Oh,
You can't forge. Sorry, denied.
but you can ask for somebody else's quintessence, right?
If they don't want to use it, everybody else's was consumed. So if anybody has any that forged, I just haven't got around to deleting it from your backpack. You don't
I
have.
think Empress had it, and Gojin has it.
Gojin.
Ojin was
What?
defending us, so he doesn't have it.
No, he was guarding you guys for the first one. You had to get all 3 to create the water contestants, and he was guarding. And you had to be mythic to enter the first simulation that was the
Mhm.
death of the god.
Okay, my bad.
And by the way, the god that was getting his ass handed to him, his parts are inside here because he was fighting Enhab. That was why it was so utilized, because it was the battle of the gods that Enhab destroyed.
Would use of a portion of the God Bone count as a quintessence for someone who wants to ascend?
Unknown.
Right. That's the only thing I think of, because maybe the maybe we'd have to probably do more research on it to find that out, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Next.
Okay.
Sorry, Hank.
Sorry, Darmus.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
You know, no. You can ask Empress if she wants to do it. If she wants to forge her own Tekka. If not,
Let me see if she's got the components. She might not have got all the components either.
So there's an image of a dwarf on the forge,
does.
and he has a cog tattooed on his forehead. Maybe we need to tattoo a cog on your forehead, Darmus.
Okay.
Get the fuck out.
Empress
That's an
will walk
option.
down there. She'll ask somebody to guide her so she knows where she's going. So, you guys
Yep.
guide her in there. She'll do her save. It's okay. And she gets to roll fortitude, but there is a moment of prescience she can add there, right?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
I'll,
She.
you know, I will give her one as soon as I can.
Okay. She'll wait for that then, and then she'll go ahead and try and see what happens. She made it. Okay. Okay. Now she gets another save. So she makes this one without the quintessence. She needs a 35. Nope, she's still blind. She is the blind one. All right. She says, I feel it gone. Oh, that's interesting. So
What's interesting?
she says, I feel different and I feel my powers regaining.
Is
Well,
that the
that's good.
same as Azek feels?
Yeah,
when
you
he
guys
did it?
notice her eyes turn golden as she begins to look. Like straight out at nobody. But her eyes are glowing a gold color.
Must not have been too traumatic. You're not speaking 7 different languages.
I'm calm. I'm very calm.
Interesting.
I still cannot see though. Whatever I did not remove my blindness. I did feel that metallic thing kind of like absorb into my skin. Do any of you know of a magic item that gives sight? I am not as skilled in knowing magical devices. If any of you have an idea, maybe I could try to forge one.
do we know of one, Robert?
I know of one that gives you far better sight, but I don't know whether Robert would say it has. Do you have to have sight in the first place to use it?
Yeah, if it
Would be
gives
the
an
question.
yeah, something that now if it was advice that gave like all around sight and it says that or gave another version of seeing?
Well, it's a
Yes.
Now
dragon.
it can make goggles of night vision, which give you dark vision.
But
If
you
you
have
go
to
Which
to
can
the
make dark vision, but I don't know how to make that. I don't know if there's any goggles that give you the opposite, day vision. I always let you see
you see,
something,
because
something
I'm
from the
consider
Underdark, maybe.
the one I'm considering getting for myself later on is I'm just trying to find it. Dragon eyes.
there there's a blindfold masters. It gives her blind sight, but only 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm looking at eyes of the dragon. These tiger eye gems fit over and then meld into the eyes, transforming the wearer's eyes into something slitted and draconic. The eyes grant the wearer 120 dark vision and blind sense 60 feet.
Yeah.
Also, 4 times as well as humans in dim light and twice in normal. I don't know whether that would be of something similar because
It
it's
sounds
it's
like it's
being absorbed
modifying
into
the
the
eye,
eyes.
so it kind of, I would say
Yeah,
fantasy wise, since we're playing a fantasy game, since it says it changes the eye, yeah, that would probably do it. So Eyes of the
yeah.
Dragon.
There's an item, wondrous item, Whaled Eye, and it's banded agate that attaches itself to its wearer's forehead and then, blinking and focusing, begins to act as an additional eye,
That would do
and
it
so
too.
on. The whaled eye has the same vision as the wearer, such as low light vision, dark vision,
See,
oracles,
it says
light
same
vision.
vision as the wearer. So if
So
the
it should
wearer
be
has a,
blind.
yeah, the wearer's
Ah,
strucken by God blindness. So yeah.
just a second.
The eyes of the dragon just say meld into the eyes, transforming the wearer's eyes into something
However,
slitted and
should
draconic.
his original's eyes stop working, whether because of the wearer becoming blinded or even his own decision to close them, he can see through the whaled eye
Oh,
instead.
then that would work. And that's
If
what.
if he becomes blind after he has the item.
But what is the item again?
Uh, I whaled. I can link it to you.
Yeah.
Ultimate equipment.
Okay. Yeah. I'll look into that. And she'll try to forge one of those so she maybe see again.
There's also a ring of regeneration that she could regenerate her eye.
Well, her eyes, the blindness that was taken away from her stopped her from being able to see magically. So it's
Okay.
more of a curse. Again,
I linked it through Discord.
thank you. Okay, Darmish, your turn.
I'm waiting for everybody to get done.
I think everybody. Well, Sorrel's the last one to go. So,
Well, it's me as well, isn't it?
oh yeah, you're waiting for the
Yep.
pre-essence. It comes to Sorrel's turn again. He casts a pre-essence in there. Kitty, are you doing anything? Walking away with Empress. Okay, I'll move Empress with you. Okay. You guys move away. Jolie, you're gonna do it with a moment of pre-essence in there.
Yes, please.
Okay, roll a saving throw. It is a fort save, by the way. Okay, you made it. I will remove the other devices from you. That is gone. The water quintessence is gone as well. Add it to you.
Wonderful. I'm still looking for a way for Empress to be able to see, working through the eyes. Yeah, I'm only seeing the dragon, the eyes of the dragon uh, at the moment. I'd have to have a look into it a bit more, to be fair.
Okay, there
But
we go. All right.
cool.
Okay, I've deleted the other two items. You'll find that you have the forged Keka in there. Okay, I think that just leaves going through the rotation and waiting for Darm or Sorel. Unless Sorel doesn't want to do it. That's always the option too.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Alrighty.
Did you say you've got a cloak of resistance at the maximum level?
That was to you, Sorel.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Okay. Can you give me a couple of, what is it, a couple of rounds I need
Yep.
to do it or something?
Yep.
I'll use my what's her name to forge, because this is another question I have.
Oh, I'm sorry. I take it back. I do.
Oh,
Okay.
I will sod you then. I'm just going to sit here and sulk.
Okay, you move down to the forge.
No problem.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use Moment of Prescience as well.
Okay.
That's actually my last. Well,
Yeah.
I'm one under. I gotta use Mythic for the.
Use a mythic point for it. Hopefully you'll get it
Yep.
back here. Oh,
What
everybody
I
did
will
refill.
do is,
Everybody did refill to their mythic point tier, which I believe should now be like either 13 or 15. So depending, everybody that does complete their Keka does go up a mythic tier. By the way, you're not limited anymore.
do you want me to do that, or do you want to do it?
What level you
Because
up?
same with the hit points thing.
No, go ahead. You can level up your characters.
Okay.
Okay. Fort save, right?
Yep, fort save. Oh, fuck.
Hero points.
I reroll. I make him reroll.
You can use a hero point. You
Oh.
can't make him reroll. He has to use a hero
I
point
can
if he has
use
one.
my mythic point. I can use my mythic point now.
Yeah.
I read it.
Okay, you do have a hero point. All right, go for it.
Yep.
Wait. There's a force of will.
You find
an
the
ability I
energy
get.
does nothing to affect him as he's trying to forge this Keka. Yeah, sorry. This is one of these saver sucks, and there's no one else can help you. He can help himself if
Did
he
I
has
use
it.
up? Yeah, I used up
Ooh.
the point. Okay.
Now does your moment of prescience kick in with that as well?
It's. I would think so. If not, I can recast it.
Okay. Okay, because you
Because
did it with
this
the
will
first
be.
roll. The hero point allows you to do the recall.
So I've only used 4
Okay.
of the mythic points
Okay.
out of 11. So yeah,
burn
I
the
can
other, yeah, do the last moment of prescience, and that saves your ass.
Whew.
Yeah, that would have been a bummer. But it's saver
Yeah.
suck points of the game, unfortunately.
That's yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs to be ready for those. And I was like, whoa, nobody rolled. I'm sitting here thinking nobody rolled a 1, and boom, you roll one. I'm like, oh man.
Stop thinking it.
So who's leading the party now?
Yeah.
And here's Emperor. She's blind, so get used to looking at a black screen, because literally, that's you click on her character. That's all you get to see is the black screen and the aura around her. She can hear the music from Kitty, which does show up as a audible field.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
On my character, I can't move up as a mythic guardian. There's no level up capability with it.
Actually,
You can usually press a button, can't you, to level up? It's not there.
yeah, I have to do that for you. There you go. It should show 6.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Okay. I guess that's everybody doing the mythic thing. Sorrel, I will remove the items from your backpack and give you the new ones.
All right.
Silver is now gone.
I have a question for using the the godly money, shall we say?
Yes.
Can we pool our money into one
No.
item?
Oh, yeah, you can. You can. But you can't collectively work with anybody else to craft anything. It is a personal resource off your soul.
Right, I was just wondering whether we could all like chuck in
Nope.
20,000 or something and
Nope.
buy the eyes. Okay.
One person could spend 20,000 or whatever it takes to build it, but there's no way for anybody to distribute those. And the thing is, once you create it, you can give it to the other person, but you can't reabsorb that energy back unless they get it. You get it back from them physically. So, or a month passes by and then you recharge per se. Okay. You should have those
Okay.
in your backpack now too. What I created so everybody knows, and I want to explain this, if you're looking in your character sheets, you'll find under container there is Heka crafted. If you open it up, you'll see it's empty right now. What I'd like to do is anything that you craft, please drop into that container. And when you drop it into that container, it'll actually keep kind of a running gold count for you so you know what it is. And that way you know that you've already crafted things and maybe given them to others. So, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
If it's okay, the first thing I'm going to do is basically give Empress all the 50,000 worth of rubbish I found, because hopefully we can sell it and then we
Okay.
can buy her some new eyes. So.
Okay. She'll hand it to Darmus because Empress is weak. Well, she's not super weak.
Right.
See, I think she actually has a bit of a strength. It's been a while since I looked at her character. Yeah, she's as strong as a giant. She was okay. She's not carrying very much, I don't believe. No, she's
That's
under
okay, but it's
light.
50,000 that she's hopefully going to be able to buy herself something that she can find
Okay.
use with eyes. So.
I will drop some of that in there for her. And that is the broken deity items.
And when you're ready, I'd like to ask you about forging something.
Okay.
But it's not my go, I don't think.
Nope,
So.
it's Sorrel's. He's done. Kitty, what are you doing? Everybody else is done. They're just now going to either forge or do something else or level up their characters. What did you want to do? Okay, that's cool. I can pass you by. In fact, if we want, if people would like to take a moment and level, we can do that. I know some did get a chance to do it and others have not. So would everybody like cool. Would everybody like to take 15 or 20 to do that real quick? I can deal with Jolie because I know he's going to probably be forging unless you want to do your tier up too and figure out any of the stuff you want to get. So
I mean, I'm up in the level anyway.
Okay.
So it's gone to 6. I've just got to add a couple of extra bits, so
okay.
Don't think we have any effect.
Okay.
Sorry, go
on. Gojin, what did you want to do?
I was just waiting till people got done and use these bracers to try to shut this shit off.
You gonna step into the electrical field? Or
no,
throw
I'm
them?
for somebody.
Okay, you're waiting for somebody else immune to electricity. Here you go. You can walk your ass out there and put that in there.
if it's okay, before he does it, I'll walk Empress out because she may have to use her healing to bring people back.
Well,
if it
Empress
goes
is
badly.
walking with Kitty, and Kitty's got her hand right now, so they've already walked away from the forge. So
okay, no problem. That's fine.
I'll go to where electricity is needed. Up here, right?
Yep. You see Gojin over here.
Okay. I can do that if you want. I just switch my immunity to electricity and that's it.
Okay.
Do I see anything other that's anything that's dangerous in there, Robert?
Yes, I'll remind everybody of what Sorrel figured out the last time, last game. When looking at the skull, he said, I recognize that fire. That is hellfire that comes out of that eye. Hellfire is a type of unspecified damage. It's kind of what the gods of the hells use as damage. So if it blasts that ring because of something done incorrectly, there's a chance that it will destroy one's soul. Hellfire destroys anything it hits. It bypasses hardness. And if you're destroyed by hellfire, it's a permanent death unless somebody wishes you back or you find a god. So, FYI, it's what Despater wields. It's called hellfire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what
So
burned the symbol into the ground, and that's what Dharma's confirmed. Yeah, that's hellfire damage down there. So,
it takes two people to do this, though, right?
right, it's going to take blue. It's going to take a blue sphere in hand and a bracer, and an emerald sphere in hand with a bracer as well. So you need two bracers, two hands at the same time. So two
And they
people got
both
to do
have
it.
to have immunity to.
I got 6 hands.
Yeah, but the two columns are spaced by about 40 feet, dude, or 30 feet, roughly.
Oh, I can't stretch that far.
Nope. But that's the thing about. Jolie, did you want to forge something or start forging on your round?
Yes, because I'd like to ask you whether I can forge. Let me just find it.
It's under 50,000 or 60,000. Yes, you may.
Oh, I thought it was 10,000 per level.
Yeah, in your sixth tier,
You just said
60,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
Because the second question I was going to ask you, my mythic paragon makes me 8, doesn't it?
Doesn't count for this. It's your actual tier.
Everything except for
Yep.
mythic surges and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Nope, it still only counts you as 6 for your actual accompaniment on the chart. So anything that would affect what your mythic tier is does not affect this ability because it's outside of mythic. It just uses it as a kind of base. So you're still mythic 6. So even though you have that paragon feat, you wouldn't be mythic 10 sooner. You would still be mythic 8. So just your abilities and certain things except for surges are treated as if you're 2 levels higher. This is not one, so you know. So you're still 6. So 60,000.
Okay. I'd like to create a pauldron of unflinching fortitude plus 5. It's in the mythic book.
Okay. Is it a legendary item?
No.
Okay. Because that is the only caveat you guys have. You cannot create artifacts, you cannot create relics, and you cannot create legendary items. But when you get to 10th, anything you craft is automatically a legendary item that can be imbued with mythic energy. Just so you all know. All right. So you use your power. Let's see. Make sure. And how much does that cost you to do?
37. We're using the price, aren't we? Not the makeup
Yep.
making
No,
price.
it's the full price, unfortunately.
37,500.
Okay. All right. Okay. Um, okay. You use it, and you have 12,500 left. I will put that into its correct.
Have you put it into my character, or
Yeah,
should I find it?
you'll find it if you search under Heka, Heka, you'll find it inside your inventory. Just use the search.
Because my second question is then I put it in the Heka. Did you say again? Sorry.
Yeah. So once all you do there is you click on the little square with a line that comes up, and inside there you can choose your weapons and consumables. And yours was what type of item again? Sorry, I'm
It's
doing
a
a lot of the things.
pauldron of unflinching fortitude
Okay.
+5.
Pauldron.
Because my second question is, if it gets put into that Hecker box, will it come up on the character?
Yes, because actually
As
there's
in
going to
all the
be
bonuses?
actually what it's the container is only for me tracking costs. You'll have a secondary item that you're actually equipping. It just lets me know. And then when I add it to your character, I'm going to put a dash and your name on it, which basically says you forged that. Okay? It's going to be my way of tracking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just more complicated for me in the background.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
That's what all players say.
Wanted to see how it works. Hey, it worked, guys. I've got an even cooler looking pauldron now. Yay.
And it's the pauldrons of unflinching might, right? Or is it fortitude?
Or unflinching fortitude.
Okay, yeah, there they are. Trying to beef up that sucky save, right?
Yeah, it's looking better now. And I also have, if anyone wants it who doesn't have a cloak that helps them in that way, I've got my old unflinching fortitude one. If someone wants it, it's only +1 +2, but I can give it to someone if they want it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
No one answered.
Hello. What
No
Nobody
do
one
you
wanted, I
wanted your
need?
guess.
nobody wanted your cheap hand-me-downs.
That's fucked up.
Fine,
Okay, you should
no problem.
see. You can see. There should be a Jolie version of the pauldrons and armaments now. Let's double check it's there. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, but
And then we'll take the other ones and we will unequip them. They are not equipped. They're carried. And then let's make sure these are equipped. They are equipped. There you go. Cool. And let's see, do I have one inside here? There we go. And I put one inside of your container as well, just so that we can track what you've already built.
right,
Okay.
my fortitude has not gone up
There we go.
at all.
They're ready. Let's double check the item and see if they built the item correctly. I can double check that. That would be under the details.
It should be
Changes.
+5 for every save except for fortitude, which is +6.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't build the item correctly. I'll have to do the changes to it right now. 1 second.
No problem. As I said, it's +5 to all saves except fortitude, which is +6.
Yep. Yeah, I got it open on another tab. I just have to put in all the saves. So 4. Okay, here we go. Server's running slow. All right, always. Isn't that the case? All right, save and throws for reflex. For wisdom. And then 6 for fort. Make sure it saves its changes. There we go. Close. You should see it now.
Okay. Uh,
Yep, Jolie's Pauldrons of Unflinching Fortitude. There's a +6 for it there. Underneath your reflex, it is showing it as a 5. Yep,
it's only showing plus
5.
5 on the fortitude.
Fortitude is showing +6. If you hover over the word Fortitude with your cursor, you'll see equipment. Jolie's Pauldrons of Unflinching Fortitude 5. If you look straight over from it, it says +6
Oh
is
yeah.
untyped. There you go.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, yep.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and that took you 2 rounds, so next round that will be finished. Isaac, what else are you doing? It's back to your turn.
I'm trying to get the weapon into my attack.
Oh, okay. Did you create the item as a weapon?
Yeah, I actually copied the bastard sword and edited it.
Did you?
To
Oh,
edit
do
the
you have any
enchant.
other thing equipped that might be causing the problem if you did?
Oh, yeah, let me unequip.
Yeah.
So I need to check. Equipped. Okay. Let me check again.
Hey, you.
Sorry for taking time. Yeah, I can't equip it. I can't click on the box. When I enter the item itself, I can't check the equipped part. I'll just copy a bastard sword to my attack action. That's it, I guess.
Also, it's the scimitar, right? +1 defending buff 5.
No, no, that's the item I started off with.
Oh, what's the item you created then?
It's in Heka crafted. It's Warblade staff.
I'm looking for it. Did you put your name on it?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, okay. Let's see why it's not showing up in your character then. I'm not seeing it under your. Oh, is it inside your crafted area?
Yeah, Heka crafted.
Okay. I see the
And
problem.
first
Nope,
tab.
nope. I see the problem.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I doubled it, brought it out. I'm going to unequip your scimitar, and now you should see it as equipped. There you go. Check on your primary character.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Yeah,
you.
see, what we're going to do is the container will be a copy of the item. That just lets us know that you crafted it and a place for you to keep track of its gold piece value. But we still have to have a copy of it out on your character sheet that's equipped. Because things in containers in this system can't be equipped. In other systems, they have an atonement system or they have, God, what is it? Infused, I think it is. So, but that's different with those. You can, but not in the system. So, and it's just a limitation of this Pathfinder 1 engine. Cool, that's
okay.
done.
I have more questions when you're ready.
Well, I wanna go back to the Athena room.
Okay, go ahead.
And use my super brain to try and think of an item that I could use to like fish out the helmet she used.
Fishing pole, grappling hook.
Well, it's magma right there. I think it would burn,
It's
right?
true, but
Fireproof
it
fishing
would
pole.
be something that's yes. There you go. Fireproof
Okay.
fishing line or things of that ilk, or maybe a long pole with a hook on the end of it that is not as easily damaged.
Can I craft some of those? I got 12K left. I think I'm allowed to step down to here. Or a grappling hook with resistant rope. I don't know. I think your fishing idea is better.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about it, yeah? Okay. Darmus, what are you
Build an
doing?
asbestos fishing pole. There you go.
A 12,000
Asbestos.
gold piece fishing pole. Yeah.
So, can I think of anything?
Yeah, giant arami made of andamite. I'll give you that one.
Okay.
In the city-state of Absalon, they use a primary weapon is known as an arami. Think of it as Poison Ivy's blade. If you've ever played any Street Fighter games or any of the Soul Calibur games, anything else like that, it is a chain blade is what it actually is. It's normally coiled up like kind of a lasso, but it can snap into the form of a blade if the wielder wants it to. The old aramis could actually extend out 10 feet. The newer ones only do anything in a 5-foot radius, but if you had a giant sized one, it could reach out maybe 15 or 20 feet. That would give you the hooks
Yeah, I
in
can
the
do that.
blade and you could snap it out. The problem is if it grabs anything else besides the helmet and the floor caves, you're holding on to it. It's going to be a reflex to let go of that thing so it don't jerk you onto unstable ground. But that is something to think about. At Darmus, at your turn, I'm going to pause for a minute. I actually need to use the restroom. So we're going to take a 5-minute break and I'll start the timer. I'll be right back.
Have fun.
Hope everything comes out all right. Why the lights all dark, but that part stinks. Hey, I farted and it trailed all the way from the bedroom, then the bathroom, and back again. So I had to spray. There's that. I had to spray.
Well, I'm glad you didn't virtually carpet bomb us all.
That was my son looking at me like, what the fuck? What's worse, the cologne of the spray or the? That just smells like a fruity fart. I know exactly what Arms is doing. And walk into the room, say, I'm gonna go get this sword. Just walk out there, grab it, and walk back. Fuck it. What's worse could happen?
Yeah, it was insta death. I
Walk
mean,
out there, just busy walk out there, grab the sword, walk back. Ha! I made it. Shit. I wasn't supposed to make it.
What do you mean I fell through the floor that didn't exist?
I found my way out. Bye, guys.
Anybody got any ideas that can help here? I really want anything that belongs to Athena. Like anything.
Yeah, the Athena stuff is buried underneath the golem. Getting that shit out is gonna be.
I'm asking if you can help.
What do we need her
If
stuff
there's
for anyway?
an idea to help.
I don't even know what those items do.
Sir?
What do they do? Do we know what the items do? No.
What items?
Yeah, which
Items
items?
fish out.
I don't think so.
I didn't understand you, man.
You want to dig out items, sometimes figure out what they do.
Well, her shield is definitely better than mine.
Well, there's that lava one there too, but that killed
I'm
me.
not touching that one. Fuck that one.
They're all alignment based.
I doubt I could lift a lava one.
Oh, it's a normal size shield now. It changed shapes after you touched it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a trap, that one. I want a good aligned items.
That's maybe the Thor's and Athena shit. Athena's chaotic and all that stuff's lawful. Get the fuck out of here is what we gotta do.
Yeah.
We got more than we bargained for here. Well, we got more than we bargained for, and we got more than we bargained for.
Well said.
Okay. Go teach the God Dome. It's sure it's got at least one charge in it, so we need to bring Gwendolyn back. Which is a moot point except for everybody except me. So
No.
right now it's like we don't need Gwendolyn now. Let's go. Let's go do what we gotta go do.
Gwendolyn's still a powerful gal stag who, if we can revive her, can hopefully help Galorian itself.
That's the hope anyway.
That's the hope.
But today I'm still just a bill. Sitting here on Capitol Hill. Got fucking pigeonholed.
It just means you're conjunction junction.
And I don't know what my phone's booking them cars and rails and yeah. My paladin has a first name. It's can't even fucking spell it. Paladin has a second name. I don't think I've ever made it. Oh, if you like to eat mushrooms every day, play a trucks and then you'll say, eating mushrooms in the dark ends up being pretty gay. All right. Damn. Guess we're holding back the mountain tide.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, what did
Welcome
Darmus want to
back.
do on his turn besides sing? I can be spared that. I've heard it before.
All right then. I'd like to recite some poem then.
Hey, man, we played Magic for 3 days straight. I remember what your singing sounds like. I've been there, done that.
Yeah, it gets pretty bad.
Yeah, with the
It can be pretty good.
two and a half foot high stack of fucking Magic cards for 3-day game. Yeah. Yep.
Nope,
Do
I'm
we
just
have a haste?
just waiting for
No.
everybody to figure out how the fuck to get here. I got an emerald hand.
You going up there then?
Contraption. Hey, no.
Okay. I will unpause and you move over here to where they're looking at that kind of stuff.
Yep. Got an emerald hand in my backpack.
There you go.
All right. Ready to get out of here? Let's go.
Yeah, you got an emerald hand. See, what's Gojin got? He had a couple of them, I think. Okay, no, he doesn't have any. All right, you're done, Darmus. Gojin. See Darmus come walking up. He's holding on to the green hand.
Can't hear you, man.
I got a green hand, dude.
Can you hear me now?
Needed.
Can everybody
A
else hear
little
me?
better.
Okay,
I can hear you fine.
cool.
Well,
Yeah.
gotta wait for people to be able to go into the circle there, and they have to have immunity to lightning to do that.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Neither do I.
So you both wait. All right, Sorrel, what are you doing?
Um, can you give me the level up button
Oh yeah.
on it?
Here, I'll
Thanks.
just do
No, no, fuck no. That time's fast.
There you go. You are 6th.
Thank you. Um, see, I'll be. Oops. Okay, I'll be moving back to here. That's a double move, so that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Moves to Kitty. Empress will move at the same time you do, so I'm going to put her initiative with yours. They just kind of went to the north. You can hit shift and up arrow, and I'll show you everybody kind of went up north. Let me see on the map what's causing your ability to not see. Oh, what you're seeing up ahead, you see the 2 spheres there? From what you've heard in the dialogue between Gojin and Darmus, there is 2 pylons. I will ping them. Pylon A and pylon to the south, which is B that I just pinged. There is a sphere and a bracer imprint in those pylons. Okay. The ones to the south appear to be cobalt blue in color. The ones in the north appear to be emerald green. The thing is in the past, you've had to line up just a sphere or a bracer. This is 2 and they're spread apart. Now the lightning dancing between them goes from a few inches to 10 feet in diameter, which is wider than any blue dragon breath you've seen. So that means that damage could be immense. Otherwise, you were there with Sorrel when he figured out, because I think either you or him figured out that's hellfire that's steaming out of that eye, and that hellfire can permanently damage individuals. And I want to kind of clarify that a little more maybe than I did before. If Hellfire hits you, it doesn't give a save. But what it does do is that untyped damage is permanent damage to your character. So I will permanently lower your hit points, the damage that it does. If that leaves you a frail being moving forward, well, now you understand why some gods are frail and some aren't, because of some of the challenges they went through. Okay. Just an FYI on that one. So that Hellfire, if it does 100 points of damage and you get hit by it, I'll
Okay.
reduce your hit points 100.
Can I ask?
Yes.
As maybe the second or third smartest person in this room, what would be a good idea to do? Well, don't.
Why? Because you're going to have to paraphrase this. It's going to take two individuals simultaneously activating their pylons, which means they should be A, very dexterous, and two, have really great perception so that when somebody says, your mark is set, go, they do it at the right time. So coordination, skill, a good disable
Okay, and then
device
we
would
need
help.
a goblin bracer or goblins.
No, you need one of the bracers from the Marats.
Okay, why were you saying
And
goblin
then
color?
a green spherical hand, one of those hands.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you through my headset. You're probably muted. Okay.
I said I've got a Murat bracer if we need one, but
Okay.
what do we need? And have we got them?
I would look in your backpacks and see if you guys have a cobalt sphere.
No, I don't think we do.
If you go into the search and type hand, it'll tell you if you have the hands. Okay, you don't have hands? That's awesome.
I don't have any hands, just the bracer. That's all I've got.
I got an emerald hand, but that's a duplicate. We already have that.
Yep. Yep.
So the person with the hand and the person with the bracer needs to put them in the machines simultaneously and hope that we don't get short-circuited.
But we don't have one component, I think, right?
Yeah, and you should have. I'm kind of curious why you don't.
Yeah, we should. The red one's the only one we didn't have.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm looking through everybody's characters for hands. Let me go back through the chat log because you should have
a
it.
blue and a green, but I only have a green. So that's...
Give me a minute to parse the log. I'm going to save it real
Maybe
quick.
we used it somewhere.
No. We had an extra green one.
Yeah.
I got to bring up you. I got to bring up your chat real quick. Give me a second here. I'll search through it. Maybe something happened. This is one of the problems I've had with this hoster is sometimes he does a restoration and I've caught it once before because his platform has a problem. And the chat will stay the same because it's a written file every time we play. But if he does a restore, it's in a different area that he restores, and sometimes the characters seem to go back in time a little bit, and I don't like that. All right. Let me check into your chat log real quick. I had to save it off as a text file. I think you guys all have the ability to do that too with the chat. Oh, no, you don't. I do. Go figure that one.
Was the blue one the first test?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So Kitty would have had it, handed it to me.
I think the first one was green. First one we got was green.
TXT. Okay. Happy 420. Okay. And lay on hands. Yes. You got one cobalt. Yeah, you got one cobalt hand. Looking to see who did the roll on it. It's been right before their turn. Azik, Kitty LeBang. Yep, Kitty got it. Kitty ended up rolling a cobalt hand. This would have been 210. I know it. Like I was saying, I think there's been times where stuff is getting restored. That's why I'm building our own server, because I don't like these hosters anymore. I'm done giving them money for extra work I have to do. All right, so I'm going to put the hand in Darmus's backpack because Kitty was not strong enough to carry it because those things weigh 10 pounds, and she does not have a strength bonus. So I'll put it
That makes sense.
in Darmus's backpack.
I'm just a frail little girl.
Right.
Cobalt. That's why I name these things unusual things, like instead of green, I went emerald and cobalt and stuff. There we go. All right. Cobalt hand, and I'll put that in Darmus's backpack. There you go. Now, bracers seem to be correct. There's a few bracers in the group. So, from the Moralts. So, any of those should work, you would think. So, there you go. That's been resolved. You have a cobalt and an emerald, which are the colors you need.
Mhm.
It's done being Empress's turn. Jolie, your turn.
Sorry, I'm still trying to construct the myth in my character. I do you know where the force of will, mythic force of will is? Because I can't find. Actually, maybe we could do this after the game.
Let's see, though. Let's see.
Force of will gives you. You know what
You
it
can,
gives you?
yeah, you can spend a mythic point and gain a reroll on a saving throw.
Yeah. Or make somebody else reroll.
Yeah, I've not been able to find it, so.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if it's in the system.
While we're on the subject, I noticed there's no psionic stuff in the system. Like, even powers I already added to my character.
Oh, let me double check the
Maybe,
system.
yeah, maybe Mythic got, you know.
Yeah, I'm seeing some modules unactivated, and that's one of the modules. Anything else not activated here? Oh, this is the fun parts of the system. All right.
Mm,
This is a lot of bubblegum and string to keep Pathfinder 1 running inside of Foundry, so you guys know.
As I said, I'm quite happy to wait for now. We can do it
Yeah.
after the game.
Yeah, give me a
mm.
text
Yeah.
in Discord on the things I need that you're missing so that I can go through and do an audit before the next time we play. Because if I reload any modules right now, it's going to force everybody into a reload, which can take a while.
No problem.
Okay, fair.
Cool. Okay, so we'll look at doing, we'll just go ahead and say we'll play out the rest of this game at the mythic tier you're at, and if there's, and we'll add the powers in next session. So, okay. Um, Anything else you want to do, Jolie?
Um, I mean, on a personal note, I'll just go back routing around here, see if I can find a god bone or a doorway or anything. So
Okay.
when the group decides what we should do, then I'll.
Well, I think they're deciding on trying to deactivate what's up here, and they're working on how to turn off the pylons that are arcing. I think that's what they're working on right now. Because so far, there's been no other way found out of this level.
In the top room, you
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Um, well, they need a hand, but I'll keep looking through
Okay.
the rooms in case I can find something else.
Okay.
As I said, I'm a hitter of the group, so this techie nerdy stuff is not my scene, man.
Okay. Ezek.
Well, I got from Mythic, I have an ability to take 6 more powers, and I had a plan for it, but I can't find them now. And some of those would have helped me do this thing I want to do. Like, there's a power that lets me create something like a force wall. So this area has stability, and I wanted to cast an ability, power that makes me unmovable, but I can't do it right now. I mean, I've written down the list of
Right.
4 out of 6 powers I can
We'll put
take,
it
but
like we'll
I
do it like this. Everybody's mythic powers that will go up, and everybody's mythic levels that'll go up is after you get a full night's rest. And that full night's rest won't be doable inside of here because it'll be more than 8 hours. Sound good? And now that'll just leave you with the abilities you still have. And it wasn't crucial for you to be able to get past this by being a higher level. And
Mhm.
because I actually didn't know if you guys were even going to look at the forge, except give it a second glance and go by. So, so it's not required for you to move forward, and you are not going to level till next game. So until I can fix the system, so we got to do what we got. So
Okay, I'll grow in size. Can I grab onto the wall here? Can I grab this?
yeah,
Make myself
yeah, you
more
turn it
stable.
off as soon as you touch it. Yeah, it turns off.
Oh, I mean, does it give me any more stability? Like,
Yes.
okay. And I'm gonna try and fish for either of her equipment. Like, I think it was a shield or a helmet.
Those are the only things that are there from her. Yes.
Okay. Can I try?
Yes, it is a roll to hit. After that,
Okay.
do a reflex save.
Let's see. Roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be enlarged, but I'm gonna have strength, so that's
So you're
equal.
going up one size or two sizes?
Uh, well, I get a reach from the weapon, right?
Yes. The weapon will
How
give you
much reach?
10 feet plus you have 10 for 20, so you'll be able to reach out to
Is
about
it
there.
in? So it's not enough. I'll have to grow another one.
Okay. So you're
But
going
I'm
to
standing
go
clear of the. Yeah, I'm just gonna be here,
okay.
not wanting to step into the floor that's already damaged.
Okay.
An attack roll, an attack roll. Can I do it with the sword?
With the Narami?
Oh my god.
Did you create a
Yeah,
Narami or are
next.
you using something different?
I wanted to create an army, yeah,
All right, then we got to roll
but
1d4 for you to create that.
yeah,
You're making it, it's going
but
to
the
take 3 rounds.
bastard sword you added for me is gone right now.
The bastard sword?
Uh, yeah, the one I created. I don't know where it's gone.
Uh, the Scimitar +1 defending buffed 5 that was in your inventory. I still see it in your inventory. It's just not
No,
equipped.
no, no. You copied the one I crafted.
Yes, and there is.
No, no, no. Give me a second.
Yeah,
I got the. I crafted in Heka.
right.
I had my bastard sword, the crystal one with warblade stuff.
Yeah, that's in your weapons underneath your inventory. I see it right now. I'm looking at it on your character sheet.
Ooh. But when I switch to combat, I don't have it there. Okay. Sorry.
It might be because did you create an attack for it? There is an attack. Let me look then why it's not there. Maybe we have to create a quick attack for it. Let's look. That's probably what it is.
I'm sorry. I was looking at combat and it distracted me. Sorry.
Oh no, you no problem there. Just making sure it's in your action bar. Huh, it does not give
So,
itself the ability to go to the quick bar. That's strange. That's
okay,
so you
I'll
won't get
work
it.
it out
Yeah.
in downtime.
What it needs is like let's see if we look at your scimitar and you go into the
I'll remove
details,
the
you'll
scimitar, yeah.
notice it shows under weapon details showing quick bar. The item that you created does not have that. Oh, it does have the show and quick bar. Let's unmove it, put it back in there, see if it comes back. Because that should automatically
For
create a
future
combat.
reference, where... Oh, there's a checkbox. Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that. Sorry.
And you should see in the front now you have actually under your summary page, you'll see you have a quick action there, with your swords there. The war blade sitting in there now for an attack. It'll also appear underneath your
Yeah.
character if you right mouse button click on it too. Okay,
Thank you.
you're attacking the helmet.
Yeah, I don't have an Amari sword. Can I just click on this one and reduce by one?
Yes. Okay. Yes, you
So
easily
it's
hit
gonna
it.
be -1.
Do a reflex save. You've got a hold of it.
Okay, just a sec.
Okay. Your reflex save grabs the helmet, but also a piece of the floor as it's falling. Now I need you to make a strength check. DC is a 45. Otherwise, you're going to have to do another reflex save to let go of the Arami so that it goes down and the bricks and stuff that are falling don't take you with it. So, because it grabbed a heart.
Does my size help?
If it gave you strength, yeah.
It doesn't show. I should have 6 more, but okay. Yeah.
What did you use to enlarge yourself? What's ability?
True Metamorphosis.
True metamorphosis.
It says I gain size.
Okay. Yeah, that should easily give you some abilities. And make your choices. So you went up to huge, which would not be the 6, but it would be the 4. So your strength should have went up by 4. So we'll give you
Oh, my bad. My bad.
your temporary modifier. So we'll do the. So you'd be
Yeah.
at a 28
It's okay.
strength.
I can add
So plus
+2 to the roll.
Yep. There you
go. What's our surge?
Now at a 6, I think you're still to 1 to 8. Let me double check here.
Yeah, it's still 1d8. Yep. To my knowledge.
It's 1d8.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I can make 40 something at all. Like.
Okay.
Let me check what I did.
So you get +2 to that, which would give you 32. So if you rolled
no, I added.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I added +2. I can reroll. I can reroll this, but without mythic, I don't think I can do it. So can I use the surge
Sure.
with a reroll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rerolling and adding a surge.
Now the reroll isn't requiring you a mythic point, is it?
No,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
it's draining my power points actually.
Okay.
I can do it once per roll, and it's literally taking the amount I get on the roll.
Okay. You want to roll your 1 die 8? Don't see that was added in. 8 would be king. 7's good too. Hey, there you go. Look at you got it. Yep.
That's 40. You said 40 something, right?
Nope, just 40. Nope, just 40.
Woohoo! I did not think I could make it.
I will move this over for your character. Let me see.
I'll resize back to medium and I'll walk to the party all happy. I don't even care what it does. I'm happy.
Okay.
It's that old, you finally caught your whale, didn't you, Captain?
Mhm.
I got it.
So I'll resize to medium size and walk out of there.
Okay. The floor did cave away, so there's a big hole there.
It's okay.
Okay, that was your turn. Darmus. He who has more than 2 hands.
I'm just waiting to.
Can't hear you, you're muffled.
I'm just waiting around when
Okay.
they're ready to use the hands or get out of here.
I know. That's the way sometimes these go. Okay. Gojin's not doing throw. Your turn. I know Gojin's waiting for people to get up there that are electrically immune, and
Yeah.
he's going to do a skill check to give whoever a bonus, but somebody else is going to be putting their hands on top of that. Standing in the way of electricity. There's the scary part, is getting in position.
Yeah. Darmus, are you injured? Or do you just still have dirt and crap all over you?
I believe I'm still pretty beat up.
Yeah, you just reminded me as well. I'm really beat up. So that makes 2 of us.
The hell? You're way over there. Sorry, I have to look it up every time. Because it's not in my spell book.
Don't know. I have to check. The Guinness and the brie with rye might have affected that. No, I don't ever want to call them again. We can go somewhere after this.
Okay, I'm gonna do Cure Critical on Darmus, and I'm just
Okay.
this spell I'm just burning to. Why does it say there's insufficient spells?
Oh, Uh-oh. What's your spells at? 9, 8, 8, 6, 7.
Yeah, that one worked. Oh, I got it unprepared. That's why.
Okay, there we go.
So
And then that heals him.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And how much was it? Oh, 39?
39.
All right, I'll give that to him. Plus 39, 20. There we go. Okay, that's Sorrel's turn.
Yep.
Kitty! The myth! The mystical. The fantastic furball. I think you figured it out. It's just who's going to nut up and do it. So there you go. I think that's kind of where you're at if you're wanting me to summarize. There's a lot of scary stuff bouncing around in the room, and without the right protections, it's kind of maybe a death sentence to somebody. So you're kind of figuring out who and how and what's going to do this. So there you go.
Okay, so come on, guys, get her done.
But otherwise, you guys are stuck because she's laughing her ass off. Yeah, Kitty's laughing. She can get her done. Chuckle, 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 chuckle. No, it was a fur ball. Meow. Okay, Kitty's done. No, no, you found out they weighed 50 pounds each and said, no, I can't carry that because it would have made you encumbered and it would have slowed you to a 5 foot only move. Well, I'm saying you chose not to carry one. I was there. It was recorded. Okay. Empress is like just coming up there and feeling along the walls. Sharp wall. She is. She's right beside you. And then Jolie's still searching. Are you moving your way back towards the rest of the group as you search?
As I search, I'm actually going to do two things. If I can this round, as a is it a swift action I can do fast healing on? Because I'm going to start trying to heal myself. Because as I said, I've only got like 12 hit points.
Oh, that's not good.
No. So I will, as a standard action, use my rejuvenation ability on my body wrap.
Yep, doing that
Yeah.
monk thing.
Well, it's on the body wrap, so it gives me back 80 hit points.
Alrighty, I will add 80.
And I'm just wondering what it is a swift action. And as a swift action, I'll start fast healing, which means I get 10 hit points back every round for a minute. So I'll have back 100 hit points at the end.
There we go.
I
Yeah,
need to
they
try and do
restored
some
because
kind of
we
healing.
got Zoom to character when they chat. Yeah, God, I hate it when people restore the games.
Right.
I have no control.
Okay. And yeah, I'm still going to have a look around. Because the second element I'm wondering is, can we cannibalize this for ours? Because don't we have a mythic forge?
Yeah, one's getting built by Ikwad.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would use the term we. He is a dwarf. I will go back to my earlier statement about dwarves.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm sure if he wants these pieces, he'd be willing to, cut us in on the deal, shall we say?
Yeah. It's all negotiable. I mean,
Well, I
Thorin
will say
Oakshield
that
was
to
really
people.
negotiable with the people of Dell, right?
I, we
Okay.
negotiated with that guy in there.
There you
It
go.
went really well for us.
Okay. Azek.
Well, coming back to the group.
Okay.
Okay, guys, what you been up to? I see not much changed. What's
Yeah, we're
this though?
getting ready to activate it soon.
I'm gonna climb this platform if I can. Check out the view. Maybe there's something you can see from up here. How do I climb here?
Like that.
Oh, thanks.
No.
So, can I see anything more from up here?
Yeah, you can see the symbol very clearly from above. I'll let you do a knowledge arcane on it.
Sure. Skills.
Oh, yes, that is a, now that you're looking at it in an entirety, it is a teleportational circle. This outline you see right here. Let me show you here. This kind of
I
outline you
don't see where
see.
everything.
I'm not pinging, I'm going to make this
Cool.
inside this circle, you can see the burned out remnants of a symbol. You can clearly make out that symbol is a teleportational sigil. So whatever activates here creates a massive teleportational sigil or area, teleportational circle that is easily, looks like about 25 feet wide. It's a pretty big one.
Ooh, guys, that thing on in there, it's a teleportation circle. Wow.
Yeah, considering your teleports don't work here.
Yeah, but this one's created by you know by
Well,
the
that
inhabitants of this place.
so that's definitely the way out.
Yeah, well, it's a way somewhere.
Yeah, there's the right part.
Well,
Somewhere.
yeah.
Um, maybe it's a crazy idea. There's another. Uh, it's hard for me to pronounce this. Look around in the passageway we came from. Maybe you can enchant him, or I don't know, parlay with him for this information. If we fail, it could cause combat, but on the other hand, maybe he knows something about this. That's just a thought.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, that's it for me. I'm not sure I can help here.
Darnmus. Anything you want to do, Darmus? Can't hear you if you're talking. Might be double muted.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope. Just wait around. Once we get the segment, we're leaving. But till
Okay.
then,
And Gojin's still waiting for somebody. And Sorrel.
Um, I'm gonna burn one more heal
Okay.
on Darmus.
Are people healed? I could, if you want to save your power, Sorrel, I can cast out some healing to help. 45 more.
Yeah, wait for Dolly to get over here. I think he's hurt too.
Okay. Says if everybody will get within at least 30 feet of each other, I can't see, so I don't know when you would be. So when everybody's within a few feet of each other, I can do a mass heal. That might help. Yeah, it'd be like 200
I'll
hit points.
Yeah.
I'll run back over. I'll run over to where she is and stand there for a round.
For some reason, I got full HP. I'm not sure.
Because I had to bring your character back out, so we're gonna say that her healing is gonna do everybody back up. Well, she's
Okay.
gonna give everybody
Yeah, I go
200
over there
back.
too.
All right,
I go over there too.
ready? And I will plus 200 to everybody.
They're all over here, Empress.
Okay, she casts mass heal.
I'll thank her for it. Thank you very much.
It's what I do when you guys remember to invite me to the party. Just saying, the boat was kind of
Oh, we
boring. It rated right up there with, I don't know, childhood memories, living in the bog.
I promise when we get back, we will alternate who sits on the boat. Then you can go on and sit on the the rock thing castle we are, and I'll sit
Okay,
on the boat. I promise.
sounds good to me. Okay, everybody's pretty much back to full, I think, with that 200 hit points, or very close to. So, and I'll burn her heal, mass heal. I need to cast that out so I know it was done. There we go. That's posted out there. Okay, Empress is done. Jolie, you're looking back, moving back around. Move you back down there. Azek, you went
Cool.
up over the thing. Darmus, still waiting, anticipating. I think at this point I can kind of break out around and around. I'll start it back up. I'm going to keep around tracker going because I'm just going to start posting it to chat. But you guys need to figure out what you're doing for this puzzle because it is kind of a puzzle. And I will do that. Combat's over. You guys can break into free for all. Walk around, just tell me if you need to do anything. And I will put this at around, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to pause it, around 64.
I'm going to come up on the other side platform, opposite of where Azek is. See if I can see anything.
Okay. Mm-mm. No,
Yeah, the
just
same
the
thing.
pylons, and you see that they were damaged. There's two other ones, but you're figuring that they're probably just damaged. Those two here. The
Okay.
the activation of it, that's, it's probably the only way that it's going to be able to be either a console used or etc. So,
Where's the console? Or
at
is that just
either end of
these
both.
things?
Nope, either end of the pylons that have electricity dancing between them. There's an arc of a lightning bolt between two consoles.
Oh, okay. Oh, these are the consoles then.
Yep, north and south. Yep, yep.
Okay.
The one to the south is cobalt in color. The one to the north is emerald in color, much like the balls
Oh,
of
okay.
lightning that are there too.
What kind of cobalt are we talking about? Are we talking like the creature or the
Cobalt,
gem?
not kobold. So there's no little
Oh,
reptilian dudes running around wanting to pokey you with a spear.
I really, honest to God, thought we were trying to stick this stupid dragon miniature into it. Like, go on, get in there, you.
Cram that
Like
kobold
that.
in there. Nope, it's cobalt.
Yeah.
My allergies are playing crazy with me, so
No, I'm just being difficult.
that's okay too. I'm Robert. Pleased to meet you. Difficult.
Still a dumped.
Yeah, I didn't
Nice.
expect any laughs on that.
Yeah, I thought it was funny to be fair, but obviously
Laughs into
it didn't go
year
down that
3.
well. Yeah.
I got a chuckle for the first 3 years, but I'm 5 years past that, so I don't get chuckles on those anymore. I do get a what the fucks every once in a while. And oh my god, did you actually say that? Nice. I know. Okay, so who wants to do something? Yeah, Sorrel's gone up the platform. Nothing new. You see it too. Yeah, that's obviously a massive teleportational circle. It's been used
I want
so
to do
much it's
something.
burned into the ground. Go ahead.
Let's do something.
All right. There's
I
some.
don't know what I want to do. Somebody tell me what to do. I'll do it.
I'm afraid now.
I would be.
You have immunity from lightning.
Yeah, but a misstep there could burn me. I'm not afraid of lightning.
I know you, but we need one more person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll deliver one of those too, but still, it's scary.
I might. Let me look.
You know what? Somebody just tell me what to do, and I'll do it. Let's wing it. So what needs to get done?
That's actually
We need
funny because you're
lightning
telling
immunity.
that to 2 angels that actually have wings. That's fucking hilarious. A cat's looking at 2 bird people going, let's wing it. That's fucking hilarious to me. I'm sorry. I visualize the game. I'm really a theater of the mind guy, so that was absolutely hilarious to me. The cat folks looking at 2 bird people going, hey, let's wing it.
See,
I should have looked back at the cat. Really?
meow.
From in the other room, you'll hear, "I heard that," because I've got wings as well, haven't I? So
Hey, they had a Tinu in the party for a while. That was funny.
oh
Okay.
wow.
Didn't you just get that fortitude thing? I think you're perfect candidate for this.
Your pauldrons make you indestructible. Go try. Put finger here. As you look at the
Hey,
column,
at
as you
least
look
you
at the
point
pylon, you
over.
notice there's 2 slots with a circular hole in the bottom. For you people in Europe, it's actually 3 slots diagonally twisted. Stick your fingers in them.
Ooh, that feels like home.
I could put my tail in it.
I have a question for Kitty. Do you have some kind of is it inspire competence that gives you pluses to skill rolls?
Yeah, I actually have a few of them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them's like I was just reading that.
Because I'm
Like,
wondering if you could give that to. I don't know how it works. I think it's like your other ones, which is like an area effect within a certain area.
Yeah, she's
But
got her shadow bard still up too.
do
Yeah,
I?
you do.
Oh, well.
You could change it song if you wanted to.
what do we think we're going to need to do to open this portal thing up? Can you go through that again, please?
Yes. What's been analyzed so far is the bottom one is cobalt. It requires a hand with a cobalt sphere and a bracer. The top one is emerald, so it requires an emerald hand and an emerald bracer. In the past, you have found out that aligning the spheres correctly is a very dexterous challenge, but aligning the bracers has required you to know a lot about geography and religion. on how they line up. So it's kind of a well-rounded challenge here because it requires two devices to be inserted simultaneously and correctly. Otherwise, it could have a mishap, which is said burn ring on the ground too.
Yeah.
None of my inspires are in my character sheet.
Nope, those are things we just add. We tell them to turn it on as a buff. There's inspire competency and courage.
There's another one too, like heroism.
Yep, that's something you can do too. And those are buffs underneath the other characters, because in this system they have to manage it versus others where it's managed by the aura you present.
I can make myself immune to electricity.
There's one person. He just has to be really good at religion.
I ain't terrible at it. I don't know how good I am. I can boost that too, though, so.
I got great religion. I think I even have geography.
Well, that's two people. Go in there and do it.
We can't find the dexterous one.
Yep, there's the problem. The dexterous
Yeah.
part.
And my immunity diminishes my dexterity.
Sorry, I don't have geography, but I do have religion.
Yeah. The bracers are a geography and religion roll. The spheres are a disabled device roll.
Part of the reason why I'm keeping quiet, because I'm lousy at both of them. But, yeah.
I have this Inspire Heroics that you gain a +4 morale bonus, but then it gives you a +4 to dodge bonus to your AC. Would that help?
No, because it's not attacking you. It's a saving throw. Spells provide a saving throw versus an attack roll.
Well, you know what?
It's a good idea,
You
though.
can help us. Help us.
I can. I'm the DM. I'm the ref. You guys come up with ideas.
You're not a ref.
Inspire competence will like at 19th level will give you a +6 to any skill roll.
Yeah.
That's one I can see.
Yep. So you could do a change tune to an inspire competence, which would help anybody.
Yeah, I was reading that one too.
I could, whoever wants to have it done to them, give them a greater heroism, which gives them an extra +4 to skill checks, among other things.
So, can we change it?
Yeah. Yeah, just tell everybody, tell people to turn off Inspire Courage and turn on Inspire Competence. Go for it, guys. If you're in the pinky purple ring, which will come up right now, you can enjoy the Inspire Competence.
Yep, I got Inspire Competence. And then I have a question. Can I have my Shadow Bard changed into the Song of Healing?
Your Shadow Bard's doing the Inspire Competence. Are you going to start displaying?
Yeah, I will do the Inspire Competence, and he can do the Song of Healing, because after third round, then it would give everyone healing.
Okay.
Just in case.
I gotta ask, which skill is boosted by the competence?
Inspire Courage. Oh, sorry, Inspire Competence.
All skills. All skills are increased.
Oh, you can boost too. Sorry. Okay, cool.
It sort of depends on what level Kitty is at, because it goes up to 15 at +6. I'm assuming it goes higher if you're higher as well. So 21st or something, you get +7. I don't know.
I get the bonuses, but previously we used it to inspire only one skill, if I'm not wrong.
No.
I think it.
Let's read it real quick. I'll read it real quick.
Yeah, the Inspire Competence is a gain of +2 competence bonus on skill checks with a particular skill, as long as you continue to hear my performance.
So you have to call
which skill. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels the bard has attained beyond third.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it said any skill check. It's not. It's on skill.
So which skill is boosted?
What skill would you like me to?
I'm still uncertain if Sorel is going or me. I don't have geography, so that would help. But I don't know. I mean, if I don't have one of the skills, maybe I'm not a good choice here.
I have geography and religion.
I can give 2 people greater heroism, which will give them +4 to any. I'll read it out. You get a +4 morale bonus to attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. Immunity to fear and temporary hit points equal to the level of the gloves. So 10. You get an extra 10 hit points as well. So I can do that to 2 people if you want. But it is a question of which 2 are going to do it.
Oh,
'Cause
I can cast it as well, so we can do more if needed.
Oh, that's okay. I'm wondering how to get a dexterity increase.
Resizing. But I can't cast it on you. I can't put it into the mark.
The DM has officially stepped away for a moment.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
He'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Iron Body on myself. This gives me DR15, Adam 18, immune to blindness, critical hits, ability score damage, deafness, disease, drowning, electricity, on and on and on. I get a +6 to strength, but a -6 to dexterity. So manipulating the spheres is not going to be for me, but if there's the bracer, I can do that with the knowledges. And I can still do Moment of Prescience with Wild Magic because I have a couple mythic points left.
I am back.
That's a plan. That's
Yeah.
definitely a plan.
So
what y'all doing? Tell me when you need a DM.
Who needs a dexterity? Who needs a dexterity?
I don't know.
Nobody needs a boost in dexterity for
Well,
we can send Empress in there.
like
I don't know whether the
I'm blind.
dexterity is for everyone.
I can
well,
go.
I have a belt that will up by 4.
So is anybody else curious what happens to fur when it gets electrocuted? It might smell funny, but
Stands on end, doesn't it?
well, we'll try not to do that.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm willing to be a victim. I mean, guinea pig.
I think what'll happen is that pussycat had 9 lives and she spent every one of them.
Yeah, how many times have I died? Like twice.
I don't know. You guys got me killed twice.
See, we all live in the same world as Supernatural, where nobody really dies.
Okay, we're almost out of gems again.
Well, okay.
That's
starting
an
over
easy thing. Sorry, go on.
Sorry. No, you go. Go.
I was going to say, in terms of the diamonds, we've sort of got that covered because you can create a scroll for 28,000 with True Resurrection on it. You don't need a diamond. And we can create magic items, scrolls, with the...
You guys can.
You know.
Gojin can't. He's a normal guy. He's a dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a dwarf rogue. So he's got what he's got on his backpack, or in his backpack and in his pockets. So.
Oh yeah, it was just an idea. We could be like trying to stockpile a little bit of true resurrection scrolls every month. The people who can create them, chuck 28 in and create yourself a scroll, and we can give them to a couple of people to use up. It's an
Oh, yeah.
idea.
Yep. That's on my
Or
list of things to do.
maybe create them on spot when we need them.
Uh,
We can
yeah,
just burn the item we've created and power the spot.
yeah, but you can only create one a month. If you are creating one a month previously into a scroll, you can have 100 scrolls with true resurrection on them, but you will lose your money at the end of the month. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you, me, anyone could create a scroll of true resurrection, boom, right now. But
Yeah.
if we've only got enough to make, let's say, one a month, that's all we're going to be making. Whereas if we are thinking ahead of time and making 2 or 3 over a period of 3-4 months, we'll have 3 of them. Because they don't disappear, do they? They're permanent. It's just the money that disappears every month. I'm assuming, Robert.
I'd rather not die.
Yes, you could create the scroll, and if you needed that energy back to recreate something else, you could always consume the scroll within the month's period of time. But if you give the scroll or you don't reconsume it at the end of a month, your points still refill and you still have the scroll. From
So
what you
it's a
understand.
permanent.
From what you
Yeah, it's
understand,
a
you haven't
permanent
tested it
scroll.
yet.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
is, that is something we're going to have to
curiosity.
do. Sorry, go on.
We're working out theories, but it's not helping with the situation, I think. We still need to figure out a way to get through this room. And dying right now is expensive, not in terms of money, but in terms of levels.
Oh no, I was talking about when Gojin said about using up. We haven't got the diamonds to resurrect people. We have another way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry, didn't understand what was the subject. So, do we have a dexterous character that can disable this? Any takers?
Do we need 1 or 2? Because I thought we needed 2.
Yep. 2 is the magic number.
Cool, let's rest. I don't know.
My initial reaction would be Gojin and Kitty because they've probably got really good dexterities. I'm probably next in line after those two, but that's what I'm
What
thinking.
about the look around? Maybe it's time to get back to that idea.
That's an option as well. Yeah.
He could tell us how to operate or be one of the two that operates it. But I don't know if it's realistic to enchant it. They're tougher than the Maruk.
I don't have geography and I don't have religion.
Yeah, it's sort of the same with me. Although I'm wondering whether can we recreate it with the competence and the heroic thing as well. Is one way I can think of doing it.
Okay, so even if we grab the Luke around, we still don't have any single person with the dexterity and knowledge.
I got a belt that gives dexterity +4.
What type of boost?
It gives strength +4 as well, your physical abilities.
It gives +4 to physical abilities, but which type? Is it enchantment?
I don't know, it's a belt.
Oh, I already got that. That's not gonna boost me any further. But I still don't have like one of the items is demands a disable device. I don't have that, and the other one is demands knowledge, religion, and geography. I got religion. I'm untrained in geography, so my check would be up to 40 if I understood it correctly. We need two people, one with knowledges and the other with dexterity and disable device. Am I wrong?
I'm not sure. I thought they both needed to have both. I mean, that would be my question. Do both people who use it have to have dexterity, or could one have dexterity? Like, was it uh, was it Damas was saying? Could someone with a big strength do one thing, and someone with a big dex do the other thing? Can we piece it together like that? Do we think?
How big of
Well,
a dexterity are we thinking about? Because I've got a decent dexterity and I've got mad skills as far as knowledge goes. So somebody tell me what to do.
Do we think it's a Robert? Do we think it's a dexterity we need, or a reflex?
Unknown. Reflex is normally how you guys dodge lightning and those types of things. Now the disabled device, that's a good question. So you won't know till you try, unfortunately, which means somebody's stepping in there and actually getting a closer look. Because all views on it's been at a 15 to 20 foot distance because of all the energy going around in there. No one's actually stepped up to really get a close look. I know, clear as mud, but you don't know till you go try. That's the scary part. Pull on your electric proof breeches and step in there. Woot woot.
Oh no, I
right
left
now
mine at
everybody's
home.
too scared.
Okay, I'm not scared. I'm gonna go in there.
Well, you do want some lightning protection up.
Um,
Do you have some?
no, but I'm still willing to walk in there.
It's you realize this is a simultaneous action. One person walking in there doesn't solve any problems. They just probably gets themselves killed. So if you'd like to do that, that's okay. But as a DM, I do want to warn you, this is a two-person
You know
action.
what? You know what? Be a
All
referee.
right.
Just
All right.
stop. I'm just trying to
All
move
right.
this
Kitty's walking
forward.
towards her.
Yeah, it's fair.
I
Do you
mean, I'm
have one of
walking
the
towards
hands on the
it, but
bracers?
like, I,
You don't on your
that's the
position.
thing. No, I don't have anything. I'm just.
Yeah, I know.
I'll pass. Okay, Kitty's just had her tail good on, I think.
Julie's grabbing your tail. Well, she screamed. That
Yeah,
was
get
delayed.
loose now.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
long tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I will give someone over the where is it? The bracer I've got it down as Enhab Marut bracer. I don't know what that means, but it
That is
is
one of
one of
them.
the bracers.
It is an Enhab
Yeah.
Marut bracer. Yep. As long as you guys got
Yep.
2 of those, you've got enough. And you do have the emerald and the cobalt hands. I think Darmus has one of each. Yeah. If you all want, this is close enough to the end of the session. We can pause the game here. You guys can level up your characters and see if that will help instead of you guys having to wait till you rest. And that way, when you come back to the next session, maybe you've got another whammy you can pull out of the bag. Would that help?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is your stopping point until you figure this one out or something else in this area. There's nowhere for you guys to go. There's no portal out. So you're stuck here. So somehow either this is figured out or you find something else maybe in the room that allows you to leave. So, or you tear through the walls. You could do that too. Gods did it. So, all right, everyone. Well, thanks everybody for playing. I guess I'll leave you here at this cliffhanger. Who will put their hands on the pylons? Who will stick in the bracers? Who will brave the lightning storm that lies in before them?
Just checking, have I found anything in my searching of that room?
No.
Because I don't know how
just
many
the broken items.
minutes has gone past.
Nope, just the broken items, and it's literally only been 30 seconds. 5 rounds.
Right.
Till next time, same bat station, same bat channel.